All right, V, we're going to work what's called the mini skirt series, which emphasizes the work of the glutes, the hips, the hamstrings, and the quads. From here, let's start with some spinal articulation. Roll your hips up and off of that mat, lifting high through both of your hips, keeping them nice and leveled out. You begin to roll down the upper back, and then the middle back, the lower back, and finally the tailbone. Let's do this one more time. Once again, curl your tailbone in and under to articulate the hips up to that lifted position, long line from armpit to kneecap. You begin to roll back down. Upper back, rolling through that spine all the way down to the tailbone touches down. We add on now. You roll your hips up and off of that mat. Find that nice bridged position. You stay lifted. Extend your right leg forward of your hip with a soft pointed toe, reaching long from that right side, pressing down through those arms. You simply lower the right foot back down. You bridge up another inch. You begin to roll down, one bone at a time, strengthening from one side to the other side. Once again, curl that tailbone and bridge those hips up. Keeping the hips lifted, extend your left leg forward with a pointed foot, reaching energy through the left side of your body. You lower your foot back down to bridge up another inch, equalize your body weight onto the four corners of your feet, and roll down. Upper back, middle back, lower back, and tailbone. Very nice. Once again, curl the tail and bridge those hips up. This time, keeping your hips lifted, bend your right knee into a tabletop position. Extend the right leg all the way up to the ceiling with a strong flex of the foot. From there, the heel presses up an inch and then it lowers an inch, triggering the back side of the body as you lower an inch and lift an inch. Lower an inch, press and lift. Thinking of pressing that heel towards the ceiling every time. Two more. You press up, you resist back down. Final time, press up. To stay very lifted, you bend your right knee. You place the right foot down. Keep yourself lifted. If anything, bridge up another inch. You bend your left knee into tabletop. Extend the left leg towards the ceiling, flexing strongly through that left foot. From there, you press up an inch and then you lower an inch, wrapping your thighs and your glutes to make this work. You lift, you resist back down. Those arm bones are playing a major role here as well. The arms are pressing. The right foot is pressing. Two more. Up an inch, you're almost there. You lift up, stay up. You bend your left knee into tabletop. You lower the foot back down. You keep yourself lifted to really trigger the backside even more. The hips lower an inch. Wrap your glutes, lift an inch. Once again, you lower an inch. Wrap the gluteus to lift an inch. Almost there. Feeling those buns, feeling the work in those thighs. Two more. You lift an inch. Final time. Lower an inch. Lift up to stay up, and you roll back down. Upper back, middle back, lower back, tailbone touches. From here, you lie down onto the right side of your body, facing the windows. To work our tabletop series here, the right hand can be supporting the neck. Your knees are in front of your hips, perfect tabletop position, flexing both of your feet. Draw the core in so you're always connected with your powerhouse. You lift your top leg off of the bottom leg and then slowly lower it back down. As a unit, you lift the top leg off of the bottom leg and then resist it back down. Very nice here, Vilya. You lift and then you lower. From your outer thigh, you lift. From the inner thigh, you lower. Final time, lift up and stay up. For the internal rotations, you tap the knees together. Then you tap the heels together. The knee goes to the knee. The heel goes to the heel, increasing the range of motion as long as it's available to your body. In and then out. Two more. Internal, external. Final time, internal, external. Float your top leg off the bottom leg. Now tuck the knee into your chest and pulse the knee in for 8, in 7, in for 6, in for 5. Really pull it in. Scoop the abs. Soften through those shoulders. Final time. And then you rest the top leg over the bottom leg. Flip around. From here, flip onto the abdominals for your transition. Make a hand palm over a hand palm. Make a pillow with those hands. Bring your hips and your legs slightly to the right. A little bit more hips and legs a little bit over to the right. You got it. Now you're aligned. Your hips are pressing into your mat. Your abs are lifting in and up. You float your legs off of the mat. Open your legs fist distance apart and beat your inner thighs together for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You hug and hold. Lift up 2 inches higher and you beat for the last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You hug and hold, lift up another inch higher and rest the legs back down. Flip around, opposite side. You're lying down onto the left side of your body. You're drawing those knees into that tabletop position, flexing through both of your feet. Bring your feet a little bit more forward to the front edge of the mat. The top leg will lift off of the bottom leg, and then you lower it back down. What we do on one side, we repeat on the other side to make yours nice and even. Once again, lift, lift, lift. And lower. 3 more like that, working with control. 2 more from outer hip and thigh, we lift and lower. Final 2. On this last one, you keep it lifted, hold. From there, you tap the knee to the knee, and then the heel to the heel, working the internal rotation, the external rotation, knee to knee, heel to heel. Abs are scooping without letting those abs spill out. Final 2. You tap the knees and then the heels. Final set here. Now tuck the knee into your chest for the final pulses. We pulse it 8, in 7, in 6. Last leg of the work, really firing up those quads, working hip flexors. Final 2. And you rest your top leg over the bottom leg. For the final stretch, you flip onto your back, facing the ceiling tiles above you. For a figure 4 stretch, you're going to cross your right ankle over your left thigh. You're going to take those hands behind your left thigh. Physically pull the figure 4 into you. As you press your right elbow into the right inner thigh, you flare the right knee out a little bit further to intensify that stretch. Breathing in always. Exhaling out to decompress. Let's switch sides. Left ankle crosses over the thigh. You take those hands behind that right thigh. Press your left elbow into the left inner thigh. Flare that knee out wider. Big breath in. Keep pulling, keep pushing. Exhale it out. Maybe noticing differences from one side and the other. And now simply hug both of your knees into your chest. Simply rock out from right to left, massaging your spine, your tailbone into your mat. After all that work, feeling good about what we've done. Thank you so much, Vilya. Thank you very much.